Hi, this is Ben Simon, Music Director of the San Francisco Chamber Orchestra, and I'd like to welcome you to our very first online, very first concert designed for our youngest listeners, you. Today's program is called Plus One, where we explore musical colors and combinations with 5 of our outstanding San Francisco Chamber Orchestra string players. Enjoy! Hi, my name is Ben Simon, and this is the San Francisco Chamber Orchestra! Or at least a small component of the Chamber Orchestra. We have 5 string players for you today: Antoine Van Dongen, Rachel Noyes, Clio Tilton, Eugene Sor, and Michel Taddei, playing violin, viola, cello, double bass. We're going to talk about musical colors and the sounds of these instruments in various combinations. We're going to learn a little about the instruments too. Now, for some added fun, I encourage you all to run around your house or ask your mom, get 5 crayons or colored pencils or magic markers, 5 different colors, a piece of paper, because we will be making colors on a piece of paper that relate to the colors that we'll be hearing on our musical stage. I pre-selected my colors. I have red and orange for the violins because they're bright instruments. I have purple for the viola. I have green for the cello and blue for the double bass. Though of course you are free to choose any color you wish. We're going to start there on the low end of the orchestra. This is my blue crayon, and Michel Taddei is going to show us what a double bass can sound like when played really well. And the double bass is sort of the elephant, or the largest member of the string section. Next to Michel, we have the second largest member of the string section. This is Eugene Sor playing the beautiful cello. Cello is so large he has to rest it on a spike on the floor. He can't put it under his chin, obviously like a violin with viola. And I've chosen another nice dark color for the cello. I think that's going to be green for me. Let's listen to Eugene play a lovely little piece of Bach on the cello. Feeling good with the choice of color for the cello. Next to Eugene, we have Clio Tilton, who's playing the wonderful instruments, a little bit larger, a little bit bigger, a little bit better than the violin. It's called the viola, and I have chosen purple, and I think Clio will demonstrate why the color of viola is so purple. Tilton, a French composer, and that rich, mellow, purple sound of the viola. Now we have two violins, Rachel and Antoine, but we're going to start our game here called +1, and we're going to start with one violin. Antoine is going to play us a piece, and we're going to start making our artwork. Let's pick a bright color for the violin, and I've chosen red. And when Antoine is playing this excerpt, let's just see what our hand draws in a red crayon. One color. Here's the sound of the violin. Thank you, Antoine. This little masterpiece in my red crayon. What did you come up with? That was a little bronze. I felt the curlicues and the curves of the music, very smooth, very rounded. And now we're going to add a second color, and that second color is going to be Rachel on the second violin. Johann Sebastian Bach, that Baroque composer you heard a little bit by Eugene earlier, wrote a concerto for two violins. It's one of my favorite pieces. So let's pick the bright color for the first violin and another bright color for the second. I have red and orange. What do you have? Here's a little bit of the Bach double violin concerto. Little maze of red and orange with the two violins. That's what that piece sounded like to me. I'd be very curious to see what you're coming up with. Continuing with our +1 game, we are now going around the circle and adding Cleo, the viola, to the mix. So now we have a piece by the Czech composer Antoine Dvorak. His trio, or terzetto as he called it, for two violins and viola. I'm going to get out my purple pencil, my red pencil, crayon, and my orange with these three musical colors. I drew sort of a little bit of a mishmash. I am no Van Gogh, I admit it thoroughly. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you've come up with. You can always send those to our website, the SFCO.org. If you come up with something you like, please send it to us. And if we like it, we might post it on our website for everyone to see. Moving forward, we are adding a cello to our 2 violins and viola. This is the famous combination known as the string quartet. Many famous composers wrote some of their greatest music for string quartet, exactly this combination. And I am going to find my violin colors, red and orange, my viola color, purple, and my cello color, green. And let's listen to a little more Dvorak. This is the beginning of his American string quartet. With a 4-color rainbow. That was joyful music, and they were jumping around together. I'd like to see what you made. Don't forget to send it in to the SFCO.org, and we can share our drawings. Now for our final round of +1, we are adding our 5th and final instrument. That's Michel Taddei on the double bass. And the double bass, I've chosen the dark blue to go with the dark green of the cello. I think those will work well down at the bass end of this quintet. This is another piece by Dvorak, our 3rd and final one on the program, from his bass quintet. Here we go. Orchestra, Antoine Ben Dongen, Rachel Noyes, Clio Tilton, Eugene Sor, Michel Taddei. I'm Ben Simon, and this is my latest visual masterpiece in 5 colors. I call it the Dvorak Bass Quintet. I hope you've enjoyed the concert. I hope you learned a little about our instruments and our colors. We love playing music for you, and we're looking forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching our very first concert, +1. Please visit our website, thesfco.org, to see Nutcracker Suite, a recent video performance with 3 outstanding puppeteers from Oakland's famous Fairyland. We're adding new Simon Says shows and SFCO content all the time, so please stay tuned, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. A shout out to the Medallia Company for their generous sponsorship of the San Francisco Chamber Orchestra this season.